right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol BNGO, Bionano Genomics Inc. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back. And as we jump into this chart, I want to quickly announce that I have a Twitter account. The link is down below in the description. You will find notifications there that you might miss here on YouTube. So definitely follow me and join me on Twitter. And for every single investor and viewer, stay tuned till the end because I have a ticker symbol you definitely want to add to your watch list and keep on your radar. Analysis ratings have actually been downgraded on this one, and I believe it's going to be a temporary pullback because in this sector, the amount of growth and room moving forward is pretty big, and this stock is pretty well known, and it just has so much potential moving forward in its sector. So we're going to look at its chart. We're going to see what's important moving forward and what support levels to keep in mind if it does get closer to those levels. So stay tuned till the end for that information. So BNGO, I was going to do an analysis on it on Friday. I didn't have time. I couldn't add it over the weekend. And I mean, what a run since Thursday that we looked at it. It broke through resistance, stayed above it, ran up, hit newer highs, and it's just continuing the momentum. Pretty impressive stuff here. The bulls are definitely excited on this one. The rumors are still out there if this is going to get added to ARK Invest ETF at some point. And I think if they just keep on waiting for FDA approval or for all this different types of news that needs to come out and kind of give some clarity to ARK Invest, I think they're going to be getting in a little bit late. Or that's another thing that's already making them hesitant, that they haven't gone in earlier. So definitely something worth keeping in mind. So if anybody has any news on that or any update, definitely share that down below. Update me or any investor watching. I would really appreciate that for all of us collectively as a community to be up to date if ARK Invest is considering it or what institutions have considered BNGO. I haven't had time to look into that recently. So here we are with our new resistance and support, and the 50-day moving average is 1049. As long as we're above it, bullish territory. The moment we're below it, bearish territory. Now, there is a support that's really close to the 50-day moving average, slightly above it at 1046, 1047, give or take. That's important to keep in mind, but just with the 50-day moving average, you can use it as the current support to keep in mind that this can get lower into bearish territory if it breaks through it. Now, our first support level here is at this point of 1135. If that gets broken through, I highly suggest looking at how the stock's reacting between support and the 50-day moving average. And are the bulls trying to reappear and bring it back up, or are the bears tearing this one down fairly fast? It's currently sitting at 1238, and if it breaks through 1135, you want to watch this carefully and how quickly this is moving to newer lows, and are the bulls trying to reappear. Now, on the other hand, we have our resistance, and this is the second highest point in the day, and that's 1328. Now, that needs to be broken through by the bulls to continue this momentum and to pull away from the 50-day moving average. So I want every single investor to be aware that the highest point is up here at 1362. Very important, but the most important one to continue the momentum and needs to be broken through to reach newer highs, new resistance levels before getting anywhere higher is 1328. Turn that into a support and break away from it, reaching newer highs, new resistance levels, and getting away from the 50-day moving average. I hope that with these cues, you guys are well equipped for tomorrow's trading day. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you'll watch this video. Stay tuned till the end so that you don't miss out on the ticker symbol and all the information on the chart that you want to add to your watch list and keep on your radar moving forward. So for everyone that has stayed to this point in the video, the ticker symbol I'm about to share with you guys is a ticker symbol that has been pulled back and down since earnings date, and also analysis ratings have been reiterated on the downside. So It's being pulled down by analysis ratings, and also since the date of earnings, there's been some sell-off. Now that could be some profit taking, uncertainty, or that analysis ratings is having some effect on the stock. That is why this is one to definitely have on your radar and keep on your watch list, because it's a proven and well-known company and it could be a temporary pullback. This ticker symbol is INTC. Once again, the ticker symbol is INTC, and that is Intel Corp. Now, one thing I do want you guys to keep in mind is the fact that it does have room to pull down even more. I'm not saying that this is the bottom, but it's looking like it's holding itself up. So we want to watch this closely. Now, if you're really going to watch this closely moving into the next coming days and weeks, one of the points I will look at is down here at 51, right? From where it currently sits at 55. The next point would be down here at 49. And then I would just look down here at the very bottom, since way back here at 45. Now, it hit other lows throughout the year, but I will look at it from 45, 49, 51, and then where we're currently at to kind of just dissect this chart as much as possible to have some type of idea of how it's reacting within these levels. But this is definitely one you want to have on your watch list moving forward, because this could be a temporary pullback. And even if it goes lower, it's going to be a temporary pullback, because if we look at the market cap of this company, it's in the billions, right? And for the price that it is, the average volume is pretty high, and today's volume was not too bad either. So, I mean, there's a lot of movement going on here. And when you look at their net profit, I mean, it's pretty reasonable. They're still with room to grow, and there's just so much potential. And this is a proven company. Now, it took a big hit back here around August, and even here in October, once things started to get a little bit more official that they were no longer having their largest account, which was with Apple. Then it brought itself right back up. So I believe this is a temporary pullback, and there's two ways to look at it: either an opportunity or an opportunity to stay away. But usually these temporary pullbacks are opportunities. I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold any position on Intel Corp or INTC stock, but I am here to enlighten you guys on stocks that are looking like an opportunity due to temporary setbacks, either profit taking after earnings and uncertainty because of the analysis ratings. This could be the bottom here, but I'm not saying it is. It could actually continue to pull down. And then we have our other points to look at: $51, $49, and $45. If it breaks through all of those, but beyond 45, we could see newer lows. But I mean, like I said, that's when you have to reanalyze what's going on. So this is definitely one to keep in mind. And if it consolidates within this area, it could mean that there is no longer a newer low. That was as far as it was going to go. But I said it could mean that. That's why you need to watch this carefully. But at the end of the day, INTC is a well-known company, large market cap, and revenue is coming in every single quarter for this one. I mean, you could just see it. It's been growing every single year. And when you go to quarterly, I mean, it's just phenomenal. They're in the billions of revenue and net income. So very interesting stuff for this to be pulled down like that significantly. And with all the AI and these chip makers and all this opportunity of innovation, INTC is going to get a market share of that regardless. So I could see this having way more room in the upward direction regardless of how low it goes. So something to keep in mind. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.